Afternoon, it's Dirty Chocolate. It's on 140. Sitting up here with a lot on my mind. It's time to renew lease time. I need to move out of here. But where do I go and it's not going to happen? Every apartment I've stayed in, I've had the illegal entry, and moving is not solving the problem because everywhere I move is just a new group of different people taking on the same roles and they just start the shit all over again. But how can I stay in an apartment that came in there and switched my fucking journal, wasn't caught on camera? You went into my Kindle account and changed the settings to make it look like I had it printed in black and white. I mean, how can I even contemplate continuing to stay here knowing what I know is going on here? But it went on at the last apartment. And it went on at the last apartment with that. I'm just moving from place to place. And the same shit keeps happening. Nobody's stopping it. Just a different group of people in a different place. And I guarantee you, if I move up out of here, the next place, same shit. It's going to be the exact same shit. I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. But this is the worst I've ever seen it. Where you switch something that I was marketing on Amazon and try to make me the emails I was receiving from Kindle started talking to me like I'm tripping. I mean, this was a creation. Something I created that I thought was spectacular. I thought people would like as a different kind of journal. 3 questions, answer them. Get you to writing. Get you to release that shit you bottling up from people fucking with you. Write it down. Read what happened, and then you just read back. Sometimes it helps just to, if you ain't got nobody to talk to, sometimes it just helps to write your own shit down. That's why I came up with those journals. To mental health your own self. And to keep track, really, who been fucking with you? When you scroll through the pages and you write down this shit, you see, you start identifying who the hell you been having most of the problems with. Though you know that when they fucking with you, but you could detail and write down what they doing. Why they fucking with you. And when you see it on paper, what happened when they was fucking with you? Then you can start to combat mentally to stop them from fucking with you. Or handle they fucking with you better if it don't stop. Because, we live in a day and age where the workplace say they have zero tolerance for this bullshit. But that's a lie. You reported to management or you tell what they've been doing. You end up being the targeted individual at the job, the problem maker. And that's fucked up. But I created those journals for anybody, like if you on a job or anywhere, even in schools. If you're being fucked with, write this shit down. What did this individual do? What did this individual do to you that caused you to react? What was your reaction? And then just, critique your own self. Was that the proper way to react? Hell, they could incorporate those journals in school. They could buy cases of them and put them in the school system. My newest one is more kid-friendly with the design without the little cussing emoji. Put it in school. Make it a classroom lesson. Hey, write down something that happened to you, how you responded, and do you think that was a course of action? Hell, make it a group discussion in class. Make them stand up there and talk about what happened. And, without judgment, hey, what happened? And then, let them to read how they responded. And how they create their own, how you critiqued your own self. How did you self-diagnose your own self. Make it a classroom discussion. My newest journal will be perfect in the school system because all these kids do is fight. All you see is nothing but fighting videos. Videos, they're just whooping each other's ass up in the goddamn school. And they're standing there posting these videos on social media. Instead of stopping the fight, they standing there, somebody standing there holding the goddamn camera, and they all gathered around watching one of their classmates get their ass whooped. That needs to stop. That kind of behavior needs to stop. This journal will be perfect. Make them write down, hey, what happened? You got in a fight. What was the fight? Why did you fight? What was your response? What's your involvement in this? And then was this the best course of action? Did it even have to come to you fighting in school? I've never seen this much fighting in my life until I started scrolling these videos of these young people in school. That journal would be perfect. Perfectly designed, has 3 questions. They can incorporate that in the schools. And it will make for an interesting classroom discussion to hear what the students have to say happened to them, how they responded, and how they critique their own self about their response. Make it get the journals, give it to them, and make it an assignment that they have to turn in at the end of the week. Each week you got to write in one thing that happened to you, or even if the teacher saw you in the hallway. Hey, go write that down. I just saw you hit this young lady for no reason. Get your journal, write down what happened, what I just saw happen, your response, what I just seen you do, and critique yourself. And turn it in. We're going to talk about this in classroom. I think it's a great idea. It engages conversation. It promotes writing. It promotes self-awareness, mental health. It is positive outlook on mental health. I like the idea. I just got to get them to sell. But when they came in here and changed my original one, I mean, what do I do? Do I stay here in this apartment? This building? Or do I move and then start this shit all over again? Because I guarantee you, the day I move, they gonna know I moved. Because you know how they always know where I move or that I moved? Because they require you to leave a forwarding address. See, I didn't do that at Alden Towers. I didn't leave a forwarding address because I knew somebody was coming in my apartment and I knew the individual stayed in that building. And I had an idea who he was or who was behind it. I didn't leave a forwarding address when I came here. Now, my mail was changed. My mail was forwarded here, but I didn't leave a forwarding address with them. But what happened when I moved in here on that day, I ran into a security guard that used to work at Alden Towers that remembered me. He remembered me talking to him. On the day I moved in, he was assisting me move in the apartment. That's how I ended up running into somebody that was connected to a previous address, which I was trying to avoid. I'm trying to prevent these people from finding out where I move at. But that's kind of impossible, but they selling data, they getting your information and word of mouth. I had a casino in Mississippi. Island View Casino. I just moved in this apartment. How did I know I moved? How did they know I moved here? They located in Gulfport. They're not associated with any Detroit casinos. I get a brochure from them not long after I moved in here. How did Island View Casino, located in Gulfport, Mississippi, get my new address? So what do I do? So I'm contemplating. I got to the end of the month to decide if I'm going to stay on here, sign a lease to stay on here. They up the rent, another $40-something, which they doing. And every year the rent is going up. And I got a tub in there that looks fucked up. It needs a glazing job, but you keep upping the rent. And I don't know how you upping the rent and that tub looks like it does. And they'd have been in there doing inspections twice a year. And they seen that damn tub. But you keep upping the rent. So that's my situation. By the end of the month, I got to either let them know I'm staying or I'm going. And if I go, and I'm getting too old to be doing this shit over and over again. I'm tired. I'm tired of them taking my things. I'm tired of them going in my apartment. I'm tired of them fucking with my shit, putting dents in the wall, nail holes in the wall. If I accidentally put a mark on the wall, I come back in the apartment, they done put a dent in the wall, knock the plaster off. They do all kind of shit. I'm tired. This shit needs to stop. So that's Dirty Trucking situation. So I'm out here a little early. I got up at 9. I'm trying to get myself up to start getting up and get out of here early. But they fucking with my money. I don't like nobody playing games with my money. If I can't make the money I'm looking to make doing work for you, then I don't need to be doing work for you. I need to be finding something else to do. That's why I need to do something that's like home-based online, where I do not have to interact physically with these people, and it's something I'm doing to generate my income, something that's off of me that I'm creating to generate my income, because I'm not going to sabotage me. But when I'm out here dealing with an app, this app seems to lure me to places. Every day I come out here, it's a set-up conversation. It's like you lure me into certain areas. I'm not going to be out here 14 hours not making no damn money. I was out here 14 hours, almost 14 hours yesterday. And the length of time I was out here, I should have been able to make way more than what I made. But that's what they do. I bought some Boston Market frozen dinners. They were horrible. Now I see why they went out of business. They was horrible. The rice tasted like they just exploded out the rice bag over there. Never cooked it at all. It was horrible. The pot roast, horrible. And I used to buy that all the time when I had my house. Because I used to go to Boston Market all the time. They've closed down there. The mashed potatoes tasted like chalk. It was horrible. I ended up throwing it out. Wasted my money at the grocery store buying that. Boston Market frozen dinners ain't cheap. But tell me why I get out here and doing my Ubering. It's like they were giving me my money back that was wasted. And I've noticed that. If they fuck me out of my money somehow, they around here finding some other way to give it back instead of being held accountable for fucking me out of my money. And I noticed that. I threw over $20 in the garbage of food because they were horrible. Bought them in Myers. So what do? Do I stay here in this apartment because it don't make sense? You say they coming in your apartment, they taking things, they done switch your journal. And the fucked up part about it is nobody even did anything about the goddamn journal. I just got to walk around here with the reality, they done some bullshit again. Ain't nothing nobody gonna do about it. But what if I was a famous author? Well-known publisher. What would you do then? Oh, because I'm just nobody, ain't really made no sales on the journal. Nobody really know about the journals. You just come in here and do whatever you want to. I'm tired of living in places where they can come in here and do whatever the fuck they want to. They done caused me to gain weight. They doing whatever the fuck they want to. There's a lot of people in the medical field in this building. A lot of them, nurses, a lot of them. I don't know what you gave me or what you've been giving me, because my eating pattern is the same as before when I lost weight. They seem to think because I'm not walking to work that I'm supposed to gain weight instant. You don't gain weight as fast as I did. I don't give a damn what nobody says. They get in this car and I'll be mentioning this to people. Yes, you can. No, you can't. You don't gain weight like that. It is physically impossible to gain the amount of weight I did in that few short amount of time. I was just slim 1 minute. Then all of a sudden I started gaining weight. That's something they gave me. What the fuck was it? This shit is illegal. I'm tired of it. My food ain't safe. My beverages ain't safe. I'm not living in a safe place. I gotta keep a chair upside the door. Be up in there like Fort Knox. My security system is bullshit. They switched my journal and placed the switch one in my room, and there's nothing on my fucking camera. How fucked up is this shit? Damn, what do I do? Stay here and keep letting them do this shit? Or move somewhere else and let them start this shit all over again, doing this shit somewhere else? It just never ended. What do I do? That's my dilemma. What the fuck do I do? I know I need to move the fuck up out of here. But I know if I move, it's going to be the same shit. I thought, why not stay in one location and try to catch this motherfucker? But you can't catch this motherfucker. They switched my motherfucking journal, and there's nothing on camera about the shit. Wow. A motherfucker was walking all up in my apartment, brought another journal in there, went in the room, he come through the front door, and exited the front door, because the motherfucker ain't Spider-Man, climbed down no wall. You can't come through the window because I'm too high up. It ain't nobody on camera. How the fuck do they do that shit? I told you. They sued Ring Camera because the workers for Ring Camera were looking at these people's videos, taking their videos. The camera system wasn't safe, but my year wasn't included in the lawsuit. I had a Ring Camera in 2020. That's when I got, and it was doing the same shit. But the lawsuit was for people who had the camera in 2018 and prior. They let these businesses tell the law enforcement agencies, oh, we've made changes to prevent that. And they've been lying to you. They've been lying to you. My year should have been included. When I got that camera, should have been included in that lawsuit. Because I was the main one contacting the state attorney general about what was happening with that lawsuit. Was my year included? No. So that's like a fucking slap in the face. I've been reporting all this shit going on with my goddamn cameras. They had a lawsuit, and it didn't include the year when I had a goddamn camera. And this shit is still going on with these surveillance cameras. These people have not stopped. That lawsuit didn't stop shit. These people are still interfering with the surveillance camera, removing videos, deleting videos, cutting it our system off, doing whatever the fuck they want to do. You want to know how I know? Because I got a switch journal. And ain't no motherfucker on camera. I ain't getting no alert. And then when I do get alerts of people in the apartment, ain't nobody on camera. All you see is some little flash of light. When I posted in one of my videos before. See, that flash of light is the motherfuckers replacing the video. I'm sick of this shit. I got a switch journal from this apartment I stay in. I'm paying fucking, struggling to pay rent, making damn sure I pay, busting my ass to pay this rent. And they come in here and do that shit to me. And I'm supposed to stay here? It don't make sense. But if I move, it's going to be the same shit. And that don't make sense. That means there's something wrong here. If I keep moving and it's saying the same shit everywhere I move. Don't make sense. So that's my dilemma. Well, I talked to y'all enough. Let me get on up out of here. This Dirty Trucking. Peace out.